Hi, parents. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is your weekly forecast for the 21st through the 28th. Had to do the math. It's for your fire, your earth, your fire, your water, and to air children. And we're just going to go ahead and get started. So I don't have my same setup. The setup that I did have, or that I was like transitioning to, it didn't work exactly how I had hoped, so I'm still working the kinks out, but it's going to be awesome when it's done. For our earth children, they have the purple card in reverse, developing mental clarity. So I'm getting a sense of anxiousness for our earth signs, our earth children for this week. It's almost like they are protecting themselves. They're not really wanting to accept help from people. It's like they want to do it their way because that gives them a little bit more security. New career in reverse. So nothing new is happening. I think that there's a mindset of maintaining. The solution is they have past life healing in reverse. It says the situation has been triggered by one of your past lives. Heal the past and you bring healing into your present. So it's nothing from the past life that needs to be healed. The sense that I'm getting is like it's something present. So it's a new thing. But as far as the solution, it's just staying in the present. Don't go to the past. Don't dwell on the past. Just stay present. Unfortunately, I think that with everything that's transpiring all over the country and schools closing down and kids being in the house, or, just a change in a routine, for some of them, they could feel, this is saying in the upright to develop mental clarity. Like there's confusion and, just to, like there's already a present state of confusion and they're being asked to develop mental clarity. But for some reason, I'm feeling like there is a pronounced level of anxiety or fear or uncertainty, rightfully so. So I feel like they're like, no, I'm not going to develop mental clarity. I'm anxious right now. I don't know what's going on. This is saying in the upright to ask for help or to receive help. And they're like, I can't extend myself beyond what I know. And I trust myself. So I'm just going to be, it's almost like they're like hyper vigilant about stuff for them. Like it's not a hoarding thing, but it's like a self-protection thing. Like when there's anxiety, they're drawing inward to create some kind of stability that they're comfortable with. What's changing is they're just maintaining. It's nothing new. They're just focused on maintaining. And while all of this stuff is happening, they're really being asked and encouraged to stay in the present. You can help them by, if you're home playing games, just really interacting with them, asking them how they're feeling, talking to them. Communication is so important right now. So that's something that I definitely would encourage with your earth children. For you, you're letting something go. Something is heading downstream. There's just like releasing something that no longer serves you. It's like almost being comfortable with some sense of abandonment. You're like just resting. I feel like taking more naps, getting back to what matters, which really in all of this stuff that we don't know what's going on, we should all be doing. So you guys are not being committed to anything really but yourselves. You're taking it easy during this week. It says today I will not set, I'm sorry, that's not what it says. I will set one important goal and stick to it. I will do this in order to move forward and be in accordance with my own standards. Focusing on the past will not build the future, which is interesting. Both of you guys kind of had this in reverse. Excuse me. I will clear my mind, mental clarity. And you both of y'all have this in reverse. So it's like, no, you know, you're just kind of chilling. Start with a clean slate and cut a blazing path. I will succeed. So both of you guys have the same energy. I will succeed. It's just maintaining right now. It's somewhat of a survival mode, but I don't feel you panicking. I just feel you like, hey, Sarah, you know, just kind of like whatever, you know, I'll go with the flow. So you guys have the committed card and the reverse, but that's what it looks like. And just washing yourself clean of things that do not serve you. So that is your message for the Earth children and you. Moving on to our fire childs. They have the lemon card, or the yellow card in reverse. It says purify your body. Maybe they're holding on to stress. Fire, yes. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of, you know, I don't know what to do, or how do I navigate this? The situation is just being in between two things, trying to manage things. Seeking and finding. So they're going to get some clarity on this. They're going to come out of this, you know, anxiety. And the solution is release all anger. So releasing things, releasing negative energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be anger, but it can be anxiety, lower vibrational things. So they're going to be okay. It says, don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communications peaceful and loving. There could be something where there is specifically that they're releasing anger, like a situation comes up where they feel, you know, like they lash out, like but you have to do this, or, you know, but, you know, it's almost like they're responding out of frustration. But the solution is to let all that negative energy go, and they're going to be straight. So yes, there's anxiety about something this week. There is a decision where they just don't know where to go or how to proceed. But as the week progresses, they will have clarity as far as, you know, a singular path. And the solution to all of this is just abandon everything that's negative, that doesn't serve their highest good. Parents of fire children, you guys are lovingly and peacefully going upward, calmly elevating. It's not a goal in mind as much as it's just allowing yourself to like escalate. Excuse me. How do I want to say this? You're just peacefully in accordance. Yes, you're going with the flow, but you're like, let's see how this happens. You're just being open and receptive, and maybe you're praying more, but I see you not necessarily having a specific goal in mind as much as you are. It's just higher learning, higher vibration. You're being open-minded and availing yourself to just think positively and on a higher vibration. And yes, you're open, very much so. It says, I'm committed to seeing, hearing, and listening to new adventures in new places, meeting new people, new perspectives, new wisdom, new relationships, and I feel free of expectations. I am open to being guided to, rather than forcing things to gain clarity. Exactly, open. Open for me means to trust, to have faith, and to grow a belief in myself that I will figure things out along the way, especially when there is uncertainty as to what will come next. Great and powerful message for you guys. Again, thank you for watching. Let me know how this resonates with you in the comments section. Moving on to our water babies. And I didn't even do the signs, but hopefully you guys know them. With our water children, just since I said that, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's some weaknesses in the body, some emotional frailty, vulnerability, susceptibility. they do need to strengthen their body, but I just feel like they're like in a rut, like, excuse me, my goodness. Whether it's anxiety, fear, rightfully so, whoever this energy is for, this energy is, they can't get past, they can't see the forest from the trees. Like they can't have, separate, you know, their thinking from the bigger picture. They can't, you know, think small or think, put things in perspective. They're holding on to anxiety. It's difficult, and for that reason, that's why it's difficult for them to strengthen their body. The situation is exchanging gifts in reverse. So there is a sense where some of them maybe like will stay away if they think they're sick, or not really wanting to interact with people right now. But there is this, it's like whatever is being offered, it's almost like they're standoffish. Whether it's because they feel like if they're older, they're like, I'm not feeling well, stay away. Or if someone's offering them something to calm them down, they're too preoccupied with just, I don't know about this, that they're not being receptive. What's changing is something positive. Thank God they're changing their mind. So they're going to come out of this and feel a lot better as the week progresses. And the solution in the upright is be positive. Yay! Yay! That's so awesome. Thank you, water signs, that you're coming out of that anxiety. And you're being positive. You guys have 2 pink cards, if that resonates with you. I wish I could show you guys all these cards so you can see them at once, but it is what it is. It says, your thoughts can shape your experience, so be sure to focus on the positive. Oops. And parents of water signs, this week you were doing it. You're getting stuff accomplished. You have no choice. You're like, to heck with this. I'm going to do it. And so therefore you are enough. You're like, I have what it takes to get this done. It says, today I am committed to knowing and embracing my worth. I deserve to receive the best, and I am enough to give the best. I make mistakes, I own them, and I learn from them. I love unconditionally and provide value to those around me. Nothing can kill my spirit or diminish my bright light. So you're doing it. You're not letting anything stop you. Kudos to you, parents and children who are water signs. Parents of water signs and the children who are water signs. Moving on to air. It's Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Women. Everybody this week is just like, and rightfully so, the kids are just like, I don't know what's going on, where it's just a halt. Accessing innovative thinking. No, it's like analysis paralysis. The situation, truth be told, you know, maybe there was a harsh thing that happened. Okay, so they're thinking, they're like just on edge. They can't either think straight or get over something. There is a situation outside of this mood where there's some kind of vulnerability, something is being exchanged or shared, like bluntly, like this is what it is, like it's being exposed. Whatever it is, there is no hiding or getting around or sugarcoating, nothing. It's like exposure, like whatever it is. What's changing for our air signs, and remember again, this energy is not going to resonate with everybody to the fullest extent. It's either fully, partly, or not at all. So this is just a message based on what spirit wants. This is the primary energy that needs to be expressed. So it may resonate with you all, partly, or not at all. What is changing? They're joining in. So it's interesting because I think one of the signs for April They had joined in reverse. I thought it was an air sign. I could be wrong, but something is being exposed, and it's like, because either they cut off, like the truth is like, well, I don't need that anymore. Like, oh, well, I'm glad I know now. Like, it's something that, because of the truth that's being exposed, they're able to just discard or do away with that information, or, you know, whatever situation was tied to that truth, they do away with that situation. So they're more free and able to kind of be more involved and communicate with people and be creative. The solution is become the true you. I don't know why I'm getting like they're joining in. These cards are upside down. No, it's some boundaries. So even though they have the become the true you card in reverse, and it says in the upright, show the world who you really are and what you were born to do. It's not about interacting with people too much. These cards all have like hues of pink in them, so that may mean something to you. They also have 14 and 23, which both break down to a 5 in numerology, so that number resonates. It's a strong, if it comes up twice, it means something. It's confirmation. I feel like there's a personal situation that your child is out of sorts with. A parent or somebody exposes the truth about somebody else that was affecting this child. And then so once they have that knowledge, they're like, well, I don't want to be bothered with that person anywhere. I'm glad you told me. But it's a relief. Whatever this truth that's shared, it pulls this child out of this, you know, like, not stagnant, but it pulls them out of this energy, this inability to access this innovative thinking. So they're like, huh, like it's a barrier is like moved out of the way so that they can get back to normal, you know, join in, whatever that means. Now their level of involvement improves or changes, or it's more positive, but they're doing so with boundaries. There's still like some kind of limit on how much of themselves they're expressing with other people. Now, for parents of air signs, I'm feeling like the word heartbreak. You have this card in reverse, and it says, I am loved. So somebody, you know, there's maybe a relationship that's dying or leaving, or you may not feel loved, or heartbreak is the word that I'm getting for this week. And it says, I'm committed to daily practices of self-love, 30 minutes of exercise, 30 minutes of deep breathing, meditation, something for me every day to tap into that self-love. I am worthy of self-love, and I must love myself in order to love others. So for whoever this is for, this energy, whatever this energy is, this particular person is experiencing some level of heartbreak, and they are not they're not comfortable. This is like a in-between week for them, not feeling centered. So those are your messages for the week of the 21st through the 28th. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. I thank you guys so much for watching these videos, and please let me know how they bless you and resonate with you. We'll talk soon. Thanks. Take care.